We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother Tim, and we have yet another MLB slate we're going to be breaking down for this one here. And we're missing a few lines, so we don't have too many games to go over. We have, looks like 12 games for today's slate. Should be an interesting one. How you doing so far this morning?
Can't complain. Going and sharing out the stream on the Facebook groups and on Twitter so we can get some people in here hanging out and try to make some money today.
Absolutely, yeah. I can't complain either. Started the morning 2-1. Got cashes from Italy -6. I got cashes from the United States -24 against the Czech Republic. Germany couldn't come through for me. I was at +8.5 underdog. But anyway, so 2-1 in Olympic basketball overnight. I also lost on France, but that was yesterday at 9, so that didn't really count. And yesterday was another one of those days where I had pushes that I could potentially gotten wins from, and I had it was a very mad day. I went 4-2 overall yesterday. And yeah, I got wins from the team total of Houston and the first 5 under from Kansas City and Toronto. I pushed on Miami first 5. That could have easily been a win. They had a guy on second with no one out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Couldn't drive him in. I got a push from Kansas City first 5 plus 105. It was, I think, 1-1 at the end of 5. And then, of course, in the 6th inning, that's when they drive in the run. So it was an inning too late there. And then my losses, Kansas City, Cleveland, first 5 under. And yeah, I should have seen that with Juan Carlos Mejia just to stay off that game. And Boston, Tampa Bay, first 5 under. It was looking good. I think it was like 0-0 heading into the 3rd. So it was looking okay. And then all of a sudden they started putting on a ton of runs. And then Philadelphia, the Phillies can go screw themselves. They didn't show up at all yesterday versus Will Crow out of all pitchers. So, I wasn't too particularly happy with the Philadelphia Phillies yesterday. They couldn't get the job done the first 5, and they got 1 hit shutout. Like, come on, guys. So that's where I'm standing at for today. What about you yesterday?
Yesterday was actually a really profitable day. Just looking back at it, my 2 losses were the Mets, which, once they took out Cookie Carrasco, that bullpen really messed it up for them. I had the Phillies over, and the Phillies couldn't do anything, so I couldn't get that one to cash. Other than that, I had Detroit under, cashed that one. I had the Yankee under, cashed that one. I had the Cardinals listed as action before Berrios got traded, cashed that one. The over in the Dodger game, cashed that one. The over in the Astros game, cash that, and the Astros in general, cash that as well. The over in the Astros game was my last Woody, so I'm still in. The thing is, Christina had Brewers, so she's still in as well. So there's still a little bit of a back and forth between me and Christina on Last Woody Standing, which is a picks and parlays show at 1:30 Eastern time every day. So me and her are still in it and competing for that last Woody Standing win. So I don't know. I think I mentioned that one.
Yeah, it wasn't a great day for me. Hopefully today's a little bit better. And let's kick off the slate here. It's going to be a little bit lighter of a day for me personally because a lot of my money is invested into the UFC tonight. So I'm looking more forward towards the fights tonight than I am the card here today of baseball. But we still got a card to break down. I still got some plays to give out for you guys. And let's kick it off here with the Kansas City Royals at the Toronto Blue Jays here. The Blue Jays, a whopping -240 favorite here. It's a +216 on the opposite side with the Royals over-under of 9.5 runs for this game. And where are you looking to kick it off here with this slate with Mike Minor and Alek Manoah on the mound?
Morning, Dad.
Morning.
Let's start it off with an under. The big thing with this one is Kansas City has done absolutely nothing for me to either A, want to back them, or B, want to bet an over in this game. They've gone under in 9 out of their last 10.
Yep.
And they've also the Toronto Blue Jays have gone under in 4 out of their last 5, something in that nature. So I'm just seeing this one as a lower scoring game. You do get Mike Minor and Manoah. And the big thing is I think these lines are still a little bit inflated from when Toronto played in Buffalo. I think that this one should be like an 8.5, somewhere in that range. I don't think it should be up at 9.5. I think that we get 2 solid pitchers because we're not in that tiny ballpark anymore. Rogers Center is going to create a lot more unders for this Toronto team. So I'm going under the 9.5 to start it off for today's slate.
Yeah, I'm on a similar page here. Looking at the pitchers first, though, Mike Minor, 8-8, a 5.32 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP, 118 in the third innings pitch, 115 strikeouts, 36 walks. On the opposite side, Alek Manoah, 2-1, a 2.90 ERA, a 1.07 WHIP, 40 in the third innings pitch, 52 strikeouts, and 12 walks. And I'm on the similar page for this one. Yeah, the Kansas City Royals have done nothing offensively, they've been scoring, but the lines have been set to 9.5, 10s, and 10.5s. So I believe this total was a 10.5 last night, or a 10 or 10.5 last night. And
for last night's game. For last night's game.
No, for this game.
Really?
I did the free pick video for it. Let me see what the free pick video line was. 10.5. When I did the free pick video last night, it was 10.5.
And it's gone down to 9.5.
Yeah. But I'm on the first 5 under 5 in this one. Mike Minor does make me a little bit nervous on this, but Alek Manoah has been pitching really well. The Kansas City Royals have gone under in 9 of their last 10 games and 6 in a row. On the opposite side, Toronto has gone under in 4 of their last 5 games. So these are 2 teams that have been trending heavily towards the under as of late. I'm also leaning towards the Royals at this price. There was massive line movement on this Toronto team last night. Kansas City, when I did the free pick video last night, was a plus 185. Now they're a plus 215, plus 200 in the first 5 innings. If I didn't bet the first 5 under, I'd probably be tempted to bet the Royals first 5 here as well. I just don't want to bet both of them because I don't want to have to try to guess a correct score type of thing. But yeah, I would lean towards the Kansas City Royals in this game, especially at that massive plus 200 price. They didn't lose Merrifield. The only player they really lost was Soler.
And Duffy.
And Duffy.
And like 1 or 2 bullpen pieces.
So, they didn't lose much overall that I thought they were going to lose. So, it'd be a lean towards the Royals in the spot, but my better spot here is the first 5 under 5 runs.
Yeah, that's one of the big things before we jump to the next one is if I'm betting 2 bets in one game, normally it's an over in a team. It's very rarely an under in a team because after a while your bet can either one of them cash or the other one cash, and then none of them can cash. But when you have like an over in a team, you could always get more runs and that works out. So if I'm going to be betting this one, yeah, I like the under in this one the most. I don't mind Kansas City at a plus 216, but I'm not going to be betting them because Toronto, I have a feeling will end up winning like 6-0.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the next matchup then.
Dodgers and Padres took me. Why would you? The big thing is, I know the Dodgers were minus 190 yesterday. Padres in the minus 200s. Why are you betting that when you? I don't know. That's fine.
Yesterday, the day I didn't bet Colorado's team total. They go on and hit a grand slam in the first inning and all that. The game I stay off of Colorado. But I was looking towards Colorado a little bit yesterday, and I was looking towards the Diamondbacks. So I wasn't looking to back either the Dodgers or the Padres yesterday. And I said that during the Total Chaos against you, Tim. I said bold prediction: the Diamondbacks win that game, and they went up and won that game because it was a letdown spot after playing the Giants for 3 games. So gotta keep those things in mind. So, but yeah, we'll move on to the next game here. We're looking at the Oakland Athletics here against the LA Angels. It is a minus 143. It's a plus 132 the opposite way.
I would not recommend betting that. Be careful. But the key thing is I'll never say no to plus money to anybody. You never talk off somebody from plus money. So if you wanted to bet that, you can. I'm not going to talk you off of it, but I would just be careful.
If you are going to bet this, bet it in the first 5 at plus 200. It's a little bit less of a plus tag, but I don't trust this Royals bullpen. So take them first 5 if anything.
Let's get it. Yeah. If anything, first 5.
Yeah, but we'll look at the Athletics and Angels here to minus 143 for the Athletics to plus 132 for the Angels. Over under of 10 runs for this game. We are getting Cole Irving taking on Jose Barria. Irving 7-9, a 3.62 ERA, a 1.19 WHIP, 117 innings pitched, 84 strikeouts, and 21 walks. On the opposite side, Barria is 1-0, a 6.23 ERA, a 1.36 WHIP, 13 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Looking at the player profit rankings, Irving 10-10, you're down $138 backing him this season. Barria, he's only had 1 start. He won that start. You're up $107 backing Barria this season. And I had this game priced as a pick'em. So when I see this first 5 is a plus 125, I'm all over the Angels in this spot. I like LA. I think that they can get some runs against Cole Irving, which I think is a very meh pitcher at best. He's had a decent season, but he's not someone who scares me. So I'm on the Angels here. First 5. I think we got plenty of value on it here. I also lean a little bit towards the under in this game. Both teams have gone under in 7 of their last 10 games. So it'd be also a lean towards the first 5 under of 5.5. But I'm going with the Angels first 5 plus 125 in this game.
I can't argue, once again, can't argue with plus money, but for this game, I passed on it. I felt like there was not really any value there because I don't feel like going after the Angels. They have been struggling bad lately. They've lost 2 straight. They're 5-5 of their last 10. This is just not a team that I really want to back, and they were sellers. I mean, they only got rid of Duffy, but they're not Duffy. Heaney, not Duffy.
How are they going to recover after?
I know, right? Heaney? But this team knows that they're not going to be contenders this year, and Oakland's just a far superior team. So if anything, I would look towards Oakland in this spot, but not enough for me to want to go and bet it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and
speaking of,
I was gonna say, good segue there, Francisco. Yeah, on the Altuve grand slam. That guy, did you see that first home run Altuve hit?
Oh my God, it was up at here.
It was up at they said his arm blocked his view, and that was a crazy tomahawk swing. That guy has unbelievable power for being 4.5 feet tall.
Dude, the mighty midget.
The mighty midget is back.
And the thing is, he's okay with that nickname. So the mighty midget, 2 home runs last night, including a grand slam. That grand slam pushed it over and helped our Astros play hit. So very nice play. I hit on both of those plays from that Astros game.
So with that segment, we're going to go right back to the Astros here. Astros and San Francisco Giants. The Astros are at plus money now. They were they were minus 110 last night. Some money is coming in on the Giants here. Minus 113 for the Giants, plus 103 for the Astros here. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. Zach Greinke, Alex Wood, the pitching matchup. Where are you looking at for this one?
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Hold on, I'm typing up my stuff. So what did I have last night? The over in Houston?
The over in Houston and the money line?
All right, let's go over Houston and money line again. You just got to. Last night, the pitchers were far better than they are today. That's why, I mean, they're what? It's an extra run on top. It's not a 7.5, it's an 8.5.
Yeah. But
we're going to the Astros again, and we're going to the over again. You think the first 5? That's fine. I'm not really a nerfy type person, but yeah, I'm thinking we get another over game. And I think we get another Houston win. This is actually the top 2 record-wise teams in the league. Just looking at that now, but yeah, I'm grabbing Houston again. I'm going and taking Houston, taking the over. I like Greinke more than I like Wood. Wood's been struggling a little bit lately. Greinke's been getting his groove on, and I like it. So going back to Houston at plus money, going back to the over.
All right. Yeah, for me, looking at this game, Zach Greinke, 10-3, a 3.48 ERA, a 1.12 WHIP, 126 2/3 innings pitched, 93 strikeouts, and 26 walks. On the opposite side, 9-3, Alex Wood, a 3.65 ERA, a 1.17 WHIP, 93 2/3 innings pitched, 102 strikeouts, and 30 walks. And look at the player profit rankings for this one. Wood, in his starts, the Giants are 11-6, you're up $202. On the opposite side, Greinke, you are 15, or the Astros are 15-6. You're up $451 back in Greinke this season. And another stat I saw in his 21 starts this year, the over is 13-8. He's one of the higher percentage over pitchers in the league. And I had the team total over for the Astros last night. And we're going right back to the team total over with the Astros tonight. Over 4.5 runs. You can get it around plus 112 on my book here. I think we see more runs in this game. Alex Wood's been struggling as of late. He's not a pitcher I particularly trust. He's coming back down to earth. He did have a decent start in his last one, but he gave up 3 runs against the Dodgers the one before. He's okay, and then the bullpen I think will struggle a little bit here. But the Astros are a totally different animal. This is the best hitting team in baseball. They average 5.49 runs per game, which is number 1 in the MLB. I really like the Astros in this spot. I think we see Alex Wood start to come back down to earth. I think this Astros team can attack some runs on them. So it should be a good game for the Astros here. Give me the team total over 4.5 at plus 112. Plus 117 now?
Yeah, plus 117.
That's the Giants.
Did I actually type in the Giants one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. My bad. I read it wrong. I read it quick.
Unbelievable.
That's fine.
FanDuel has over 4 at minus 140. Yeah, we have 4.5 on our book.
Good morning. Just got here. Missed everything? No, you only missed the first 3 games. 3 games. And all of our bets for those are on the bottom. So you didn't miss much. You're good. But we can move on to this one.
Yeah, looking at this next game, the Tampa Bay Rays host the Boston Red Sox. It's a minus 113 for the Rays. It's a plus 103 for the Red Sox. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. Ryan Yarbrough takes on Nathan Eovaldi in this pitching matchup. Looking at this pitching matchup here, Eovaldi, the All-Star, 9-5, a 3.49 ERA, a 1.18 WHIP, 116 innings pitched, 114 strikeouts, 21 walks. On the opposite side, Yarbrough, 6-4, a 4.38 ERA, a 1.19 WHIP, 109 innings pitched, 90 strikeouts, and 20 walks. And looking at this matchup, if you like the Tampa Bay Rays, you've missed your line. But looking at the player profit rankings for this one, Eovaldi, the Red Sox are 11-9 when he starts. You're down $33 backing him. Yarbrough, 8-7, up $153 this season. I was looking at the Rays last night when they were plus money. I never pulled the trigger, and I regret it. Because now it's at a minus 113, and you could have gotten nice value on it. I'm staying away from this game now. I'm going to pass. Be a lean towards the Tampa Bay team total over, but I'm not getting involved on this one.
Nick, if my Glacier says if my book has team total over 5 or a different number, do I change it?
If you can, I mean, you could change it. I can't personally change it on my book. I don't. If the team total is 5, is that what the Houston team total is on your book?
That's a high total.
Then they're probably giving you very nice plus money for it if it's a 5.
Yeah. And then what do you think about Boston runs over 4?
It's a 3.5 at my book, but I don't mind it at all. I think they can get some runs versus Yarbrough. I lean towards an over in this game in general, but I'm not personally getting involved in this one. I'll lean towards the over, lean towards team totals. You can't change it. Okay, all good. But But yeah, I'm leaning towards an over in this game. Leaning towards the Rays, not betting anything though.
I will say I did get the Rays last night. I think I got them at like plus 103 or something. So I did get them at plus money. And I'm putting them as an official pick down on here because I did bet it. So it's worth it. This Red Sox team is struggling. I actually did a free pick video on this game last night. Red Sox have lost, 3 straight games. Tampa Bay is starting to get on a little bit of a groove. And I think this is the time of the year where the Red Sox give up their first place lead. Considering that the Rays are only a half game back, I think the Rays win tonight. And I think Boston drops the second. I think they have a slow decline down. Eovaldi has been a really good pitcher for the Red Sox this year. Obviously, he was an all-star and everything, but I don't know. I don't think I can trust him right now. He's been having a little bit of struggles since post All-Star game break, pretty similar to what Tajon Walker is going through. So I'm going to favor Yarborough on this one a little bit. I know Yarborough is not going to go that deep into games, and one of the big things is this Tampa Bay bullpen, I believe, is top 5 in the league, if I remember right. Statistics, please. Bullpen ERA, second in the league, Tampa Bay, and I trust them 100% with this one. Yeah, Yarborough. Oh, he does go pretty deep in the game. He went 5 and 2/3, and 7. I think Yarborough has a good game. This bullpen gets it shut down. Go ahead, give me the Rays in this one, and it would be a lean towards the under.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'll be at the White Sox game tonight. I'm not confident in the Sox. They're inconsistent. I can't trust them. Hey, they're the best team in Chicago.
That doesn't say much, though.
No.
Yeah, as we said yesterday, if you guys know any Cubs fans, be sure to monitor them for the next 24 to 48 hours, making sure they're okay. They're probably in a very dark place right now. But moving on to the next game here, we have the Baltimore Orioles at the Detroit Tigers. We're getting John Means and Matt Manning for this matchup. Minus 107, minus 103 pick 'em for this game. Over under 9.5 runs for this game. And looking at the pitchers here, John Means 4-3, a 2.94 ERA, a .87 WHIP, 82 and 2/3 innings pitched, 73 strikeouts, 14 walks. On the opposite side here, Manning is 2-3, a 6 ERA, a 1.42 WHIP, 33 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, and 11 walks this season. Looking at player profit rankings for this one, John Means is 6-7. You're up $67 backing him this season. Manning is 3-4. You're down $35 backing him this season. So basically, none of them are getting you anywhere a unit of any direction. And personally, I have this game lined as a pick'em, and this is where it is. And I see no value on either side because if there was any plus money on either side, that's where I'd look to target for this game. I'm not getting involved, though, in this game. This is 2 bad teams. John Means is a good pitcher, don't get me wrong, but I don't have any interest in either of these teams here. Maybe a lean towards the under, but that's about it.
Yeah, no, I didn't bet this one. Actually, a little bit of a different look at it. I would actually look more towards the over in this game. Just because John Means, since he's came back from injury, has been getting absolutely lit up in his last couple starts. And then Manning's not somebody I could trust that much at the moment. Yes, he's been pitching decent for a rookie, but that's not somebody I could trust for a under. I think if anything in this game, I would lean towards the over. It's a 9.5, so I'm not really too interested in it. And yeah, it would be the same deal with money lines. If one of these teams get to plus money, more likely if the Baltimore Orioles get to plus money, I'll bet them. But I'm not interested in going after this one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays on a
12 game slate.
12 game slate. I think I'm fine. I don't need to go after this one.
Yeah. Then we'll move on to the next game then, where I do have action on it. We have the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're getting Aaron Nola taking on JT Brubaker, minus 165, minus 170-ish range for these Philadelphia Phillies. We're on a plus 155 run back for the Pirates. And we get an over-under of 7.5 for this game. Where are you looking to target for this one?
Here, 1 second. I'm going to fix my chair. I accidentally just lowered myself. I want to get myself a little bit higher. So you can go over it first.
Yeah, then we'll look at the pitchers here first. Aaron Nola, 7-6, a 4.37 ERA, a 1.17 WHIP, and 115 innings pitched, 140 strikeouts, and 24 walks. JT Brubaker, 4-10, a 4.67 ERA, a 1.19 WHIP, 96 in the third innings pitched, 99 strikeouts, and 23 walks. Looking at player profit rankings for this one, both these pitchers are not helping you out money wise. Aaron Nola, 10-10. You're down $263 backing him. JT Brubaker, our favorite pitcher to fade this season, 4-14 the Pirates record, minus $984 in this backing him this season. And looking at this game, I like the over in this game, to be completely honest. But I see value on the Pirates. So this is how I approach this game. Aaron Nola has looked like absolute trash recently. He had a nice game in his last start where he went 8 2/3 innings pitched, allowing 1 earned run on 4 hits against the Braves. But previous to that, he gave up 4+ earned runs in 3 straight starts. And I think that comes back today. I don't trust Nola, and I don't trust Brubaker. I'm going to keep Brubaker out of this match completely, out of this game completely. Give me the team total over for the Pittsburgh Pirates. You're getting plus 110 on it at 3.5 runs. I think the Pirates can get to Nola for at least 1, 2, or 3 runs. And then all you need is one more run against that lovely Philadelphia bullpen. So, yeah, give me the Pirates here. Team total over 3.5. They had a good game last night. I think they can do it again tonight. I think the Pirates can put up some runs. I also like the over in this game, but didn't bet the over. 7.5 is a low number.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why I have the over already put into my plays. Nola has not been the same pitcher that he's been. Yes, he's been getting a lot of strikeouts. His strikeout rate is up. He's still allowing runs. 7.5 is way too low. I think that after last night's embarrassment from the Phillies, I think they come out and they start hitting. They get aggressive. And 7.5 is way too low for Brubaker on the mound. We saw last night Pittsburgh can put up some runs. And I think Philadelphia can put up a couple too. And saying that this game does not go over 7.5 seems a little off. So I'm going over. I'm seeing Philadelphia. I would probably lean towards Philadelphia. If I was able to get Philadelphia's run line at plus 105 or better, I would bet it. But personally, it's at a minus 103, and I don't bet run lines at minus money.
Fair enough. We'll move on to the next game there. And we have the Seattle Mariners debut of Tyler Anderson taking on Hearn. I have no stats on Anderson because the ESPN app doesn't want to give me stats because this is his first game as a Mariner. Hearn 2-3, a 4.41 ERA, a 1.37 WHIP, 49 innings pitched, 53 strikeouts, 25 walks. Player profit rankings, nothing on Hearn, but Anderson is 9-9 so far this season. You're up $320 backing Anderson this year. And this was a good pickup here for Seattle. I really feel like this is a sneaky little pickup. And looking at this game, I lean towards the Mariners. I did not get any action on this one. Maybe a lean towards the Mariners team total over. They've gone over in 4 straight games. So I feel like this is a spot where we could see some runs in this game. And Hearn is not someone who particularly scares me. So if I had to go anywhere in this game, we would go team total over 4.5 with Seattle. Personally, I did not bet this game though.
I did. I went over in general. This Seattle team is starting to hit, and especially against a bad Texas team at the end of July in the heat in that small stadium. Texas is a really good over stadium, and Texas is starting to hit again. I know that sounds a little bit crazy. They've actually been getting some runs across, so I think the 8.5 is just a little bit too low in this game. I think that Texas can tag up for a couple. I think that I think that Seattle scores a bunch. I think there's a higher scoring game similar to last night. Last night was 9-4. I think something similar can happen tonight where they get a bunch of runs. So over the 8.5 will be my best bet for this one.
All right, we'll look at the next matchup here.
I'm in Chicago too. Have fun. Wave to us here. You like the over Team total over with Seattle as well. Yeah. I don't mind that.
We'll look at the next game here. That we have New York Mets hosting the Cincinnati Reds, a -124 for the Mets, a +114 for the Reds. Yes, over under of 9 runs for this game. Wade Miley, Rich Hill is the pitching matchup for this one. Rich Hill this season 6-4, a 3.95 ERA, a 1.18 WHIP, and I'm trying to find the rest of his stats for this season because he got traded to the Mets and he's only had 1 start, and ESPN doesn't like adding his stats on. So his full thing, he's 6-4 this year. Yep. 100 and a third innings pitched and 20 starts. So we know exactly where we're going to get from Rich Hill every time. We're going to get 5 innings from him. 44 earned runs so far this season, 92 strikeouts and 38 walks, a 223 opponent batting average. On the opposite side, Wade Miley 8-4, a 2.86 ERA, a 1.24 WHIP, 107 innings pitched, 86 strikeouts, 33 walks. And looking at this game here, it's a lean towards the Reds in this spot. This Mets team's a little overpriced in this spot. I had them around -115, and we're getting the Reds for around a +114. So it would be a lean towards the Reds in this spot. Looking at the player profit rankings, Rich Hill is 12-8 this season. You're up $274 backing Rich Hill. But Wade Miley is 12-6. You're up $486 backing Wade Miley this year. He's been very, very sneaky. And I think Wade Miley can potentially get the job done again here tonight. I lean towards the Reds in this game. I am not getting involved on it, though.
Yeah, this is another one that I passed on. If you're going to look at anything, I think my best bet for this one would be Mets first 5, because I know that Rich Hill will get a good job done. I think the Mets could tag up Wade Miley for a couple and be leading after 5. But nothing that I would want to actually go and bet. And I wouldn't bet the Mets full game because this bullpen has been struggling. Wade Miley has been pitching great. I think the Mets could tag him up a little bit. Rich Hill has been pitching decent. I think that Cincinnati could tag him up a little bit. Probably a lean towards the over. It's at 9. I don't mind that, but nothing that I'm going to go after for today.
All right, fair enough. All right, we'll move on to the game that Francisco Rocha is going to be at tonight. We're looking at the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. It's a -150 for the White Sox. It's a +140 run back for Cleveland. Over under of 9 runs for this game. Some money has come in overnight on the Indians. Last night they were around a +152. They are now down to the +139, +140 range. So a little bit of money on these Indians overnight. Tristan McKenzie, Dallas Keuchel, the pitching matchup for this one. Where are you looking at for this game?
Yeah, this is another one that I passed on. I have 2 plays left in the last 2 games of the day, so nothing from this one, nothing from the next game either. But if anything, it would be a look towards the White Sox. It would have to be on the run line at a +121. I don't mind that run line against Cleveland because McKenzie has not particularly been good. Yeah, Joey Votto.
Home run pop for Joey Votto.
Yeah,
He's hit a home run in, I think, 4 straight games.
Yeah. Tristan McKenzie has not been pitching well this year. Dallas Keuchel hasn't been perfect either, but at least he's been halfway decent. Yeah, if anything, it would be lean towards that Chicago White Sox run line, but not enough for me to be interested in today's game.
Yeah, looking at the pitching matchup for this one, Tristan McKenzie, 1-4, a 5.61 ERA, 1.42 WHIP, 59 and 30 innings pitched, 77 strikeouts, and 42 walks. Dallas Keuchel has actually been pretty decent this year, 7-4, 3.232 ERA, a 1.36 WHIP, 108 in the third innings pitched, 67 strikeouts, 34 walks. He's kind of like a Rich Hill. You know what you're going to get from him. He's not going to overwhelm you. He's not going to strike out a lot of batters. McKenzie is 5-8. The Indians are 5-8 when he starts this year. You're down $255 backing him. Keuchel, White Sox are 12-7 when he starts. You're up $290 backing Dallas Keuchel this year. So he's been very good to bet on for this season. And it would be a lean towards the Indians, though. I just didn't bet it because the line has moved a little bit here. I had this game priced around a -130 for the White Sox. It'd be a lean towards Cleveland. I'm not getting involved on this game. I'm not trying to bet Tristan McKenzie here. I was a little higher on him coming into the season. I was wrong. This guy's been not great at all. So lean towards the Indians not getting involved in this one either. It's a light slate for me.
No, I got you on this one.
We'll move on to our next game, though, where we have the Minnesota Twins at the St. Louis Cardinals. We're getting Bailey Ober taking on John Woodruff. Is it Jake Woodruff? Woodford. Wow. 1-1 for Ober, 5.19 ERA, a 1.27 WHIP, 43 in the third innings pitch, 45 strikeouts, and 13 walks. Woodford is 2-2 of 4.25 ERA, a 1.44 WHIP, 36 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts, and 16 walks. You can get the Cardinals here for a -118, so plus 108 run back on the Twins. Over under 8.5 runs for this game. And this is another game where I think it's priced 100% correctly. I had the Cardinals around a -115, -117 for this game, and we see them at -118. So this is another game. I see no value on this one whatsoever. I don't even see value on a total here at all. I think 8.5 is the correct one for this one. And I'm just looking to stay away from this game. Twins are a team that was looking to sell. They got rid of Berrios. They got a really nice return for Berrios, though. They got the number 5 overall pick from last year's draft, and then they also got Richardson, which was the number 4 prospect from the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays overpaid for Berrios, but Berrios is under contract for another year, so they'll have him in 2022. So I guess that makes a little bit more sense there. But yeah, looking at this game, I don't know. The Cardinals, they're making moves yesterday. They got Jay Hapless and they got John Lester. So apparently it's 2012 again. So yeah, I'm staying away from this game, though. These are two teams I want nothing to do with right now.
Yeah, Nathan looks like he wants to go after that Cardinals money line. Yeah, this is a game that I passed on. I can't really get a beat on either of these two teams. And if there was a bet for this one, I think I would lean more towards the over. Both these guys have not particularly been that solid. Over 1-1, over 5 ERA. Woodruff over 4 ERA. So nothing that I'm really that interested in for this game. Minnesota is kind of like checked out at this point. St. Louis, I think they're pretenders. They want to be good, but they're not really that good. They're only a game over 500.
And they're not catching the Brewers.
And they're not catching the Brewers or the Cincinnati Reds in this one. So I'm passing on this game. Not something I'm interested in.
All right. So we'll head to the next game here. We've gone from Alex Wood to Jake Woodford to Brandon Woodruff. A lot of wood today. That's what she said. -140 for the Brewers. It's a +130 for the Braves. Over under of 9 runs in this game.
No.
What?
I accidentally just deleted all of our plays.
Well, type them all back up again.
Can you send me a screenshot of your paper so I could see what you have?
Pain in the arse.
Yeah, I know, because I went to go edit, and then my mouse glitched out a little bit, and it went over to the trash can and deleted everything. So it kind of sucks for me, too.
All right, fine. I'll take a picture of what I've got.
Thank you. But you can go over this game first.
Yeah, I was going to break down this game anyway, where we got Brandon Woodruff. When can we start talking about Cy Young for him? Probably my bet won't back that up, though. But looking at this game, Brandon Woodruff, 7-5, a 2.14 ERA, a 0.84 WHIP, 126 innings pitched, 146 strikeouts, and 31 walks. On the opposite side, Mueller is 2-3, a 2.55 ERA, a 1.14 WHIP, 24 2/3 innings pitched, and it's 26 strikeouts and 13 walks for him this season. And looking at this player profit rankings, Mueller is 2-3. You're down $39 backing him. Woodruff was 13-7. You're up $311 backing him. Looking at the lines for this one here, for me, I had this game priced around -120, -115, -120. I think the Braves are a live dog in this game, and that's why I have the team total over 3.5 runs this game. You can get it for a -124. So I like that spot here. Atlanta Braves to give me at least 4 runs today. -124 in this matchup. I think they can get a couple against Woodruff in this game. Woodruff has been good lately, but this Atlanta offense, I think they're gonna wake up a little bit here. Woodruff has given up runs in his last 5 starts. 3 earned runs in his last start, 1, 4, and 1 in his last 5 starts. So he is susceptible to giving up a couple runs. And I think that the Braves can get to him a little bit here. I want to see what the Braves lineup is going to look like today because they did acquire a couple bats. I wonder if they're going to have Eddie Rosario today. This should be an interesting day here. Let's see what their projected lineup looks like for today. According to RotoWire, we are able to get Pedersen, Albies, Freeman, Riley, Duvall. They got Duvall back, Soler, Swanson, Vogt. So they're going to have some power in that lineup that I think can put up some runs against Woodruff today. So, yeah, I like that team total over 3.5 at -124 between the Brewers and the Braves here. How are you coming along typing it up there?
I am typing up the last one as we speak.
And by the way, guys, with the next game between San Diego and Colorado, it is our best bet over on Picks and Parlays. So this is the last game we're going to be breaking down for this slate. Where were you able to get 2.5 for the Pirates here? I really like that total. I got 3.5 at plus money.
I don't know, but I'm going to actually contradict you on this play. I'm going with the Milwaukee Brewers on the run line for this game. And I will go and look real quick for that Brandon Woodruff. Okay, we don't have any player features right now for that. I think Woodruff is 100% the front runner right now. He should be. Jacob deGrom's too much time off, and Gosman's has been struggling lately. I don't think he's no longer the front runner for it.
Yep.
Woodruff is definitely the front runner for it. So if you can get that ticket at like plus 500 or something, that would be like fantastic. But I like the Milwaukee Brewers in this matchup. I like them to get the job done against Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta's picking up their extra couple bats. I still think the Brewers take care of business today like they took care of business yesterday. I think Brandon Woodruff is he's the best pitcher in the National League right now. That's healthy. So go ahead, give me the Milwaukee Brewers on the run line at plus 116 for today's game.
All righty, fair enough. So a little bit of a disagreement to end the slate here, but we'll go over a recap in just a minute. Tim, you want to do your house, whatever you call it?
Yes, housekeeping. Yeah, first things first, before I go over everything, go over to Picks and Parlays. If you use the promo code HOT, you get 20% off. And they have a package right now that's the rest of the year for $599. If you go and use that code, you get it for $479. That's $80 a month. You can get it for any cappers. But keep in mind, for the rest of the year, so rest of 2021, you're going to get the rest of the baseball season. You're going to get the first half of the NFL season. A lot of college basketball, a lot of college football, a lot of NBA, some NHL. You're going to get a lot of plays with this. So this value is going to be one of the best values you're going to get all year, and it's only available until the end of the day today. It was available for the past couple days, but you got to jump on that now. $80 a month.
Yeah. Also keep in mind when it comes to college basketball, we will have probably 7 to 11 premium plays for totals and stuff like that. And when it comes to the Earle Sports Bet show, we're only going to be because there's probably like on some days, there's like 30, 40, 50 college basketball games. We're only going to go over probably 3 to 5 college basketball games a day. So a lot of our premium plays will be plays we do not go over in the Earle Sports Bet show. So you're probably going to get around 7, at least 5 plays probably per day when it comes to college basketball. During the season, you're going to get probably at least 5 plays a day when it comes to totals and sides on games we don't go over. So keep that in mind. The rest of 2021 for $479, I think that's a pretty decent deal.
Yeah, real quick, deep talk. Bueller frontrunner, still not giving credit. Woodruff really. I think both of them are going to be the big contenders. I just feel like Woodruff has done more for his team than Bueller has. I know the records don't show it. It's because he doesn't get run support. Bueller has a great record because he gets run support. Brewers, I think they saw how Atlanta got off a hot start. Yeah. But also, if you guys, now we'll get to the housekeeping. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. We're trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark by the week 1 of the NFL season. We're on pace for that. We're at 915 subscribers now, only 85 left. Keep pushing us out. Share us out. Have your family subscribe, your grandma subscribe, your dog subscribe, whatever you got. If you got extra accounts, hit that subscribe button. Trying to reach that 1,000 mark by week 1 of the NFL season. We appreciate all the support. Also, check all the links down in the description below. We got Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook group, Picks and Parlays, and our premium plays. Obviously, the whole premium plays. Merch, I'm not sure if the link worked. I have to check that if you guys are interested in that as well. And speaking of Picks and Parlays, Trap, 10 o'clock. Me and Nick at 11. Normally, Higgs is at 12. He was at a little bit earlier today, so he's not going to be on in a couple minutes. Morning Wood, 1:30. I think it's going to be Lenny again today. So go ahead, hang out with him at 1:30. No game time decision today because it is Saturday. And I don't think there's anything else after the Morning Wood show because a lot of the games start around 2, 3, 5 o'clock area Eastern Standard Time. So do all of that. So that's good. I would be all right with buying Bueller stocks. DeGrom still the best, but he won't qualify with all the time that he's missing, and he's going to get shut down until I think they said September. So yeah, that's a big hit for the Mets. But DeGrom is no longer going to be in the picture for Cy Young Award, which sucks because he's having one of the best seasons in MLB history.
Yeah. So, also, one more thing. Starting on August 23rd, I have classes. So our shows on Monday, Wednesday are going to be bumped to 10 a.m.
We'll post out a video for that as well. For this information as well.
It'll be bumped to 10 a.m. and I will not be on the ESB show on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a just changing in schedule. Well, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it'll still be 11 o'clock for me. But on Mondays and Wednesdays, it'll be at 10 o'clock. And then Fridays will be at 11 o'clock. Nick will be fine with that one.
Yeah.
So, and then Saturdays, Sundays will be normal time.
Maybe Max a little bit earlier on Saturdays, Sundays when it comes to college football.
Yeah, maybe. But we'll have all that information in a video that we'll post sometime within the next week. So that's all good. Let's do a little bit of a recap and then head on out for the day. Nick, what do you say?
All right, let's do it.
I have the under in the Toronto game. I have Houston on the money line. I have Houston, San Francisco going over. I have Tampa Bay on the money line. I have the Philadelphia game going over. Seattle game going over. Milwaukee on the run line.
Yeah, I have a light day here. I have 6 total plays, one of them being part of our best bet. So I have Kansas City and Toronto, first 5 under the 5 runs. I have Houston team total over 4.5. Atlanta team total over 3.5. The Angels first 5 and the Pirates team total over 3.5. And also for tonight, there's UFC Vegas 33. If you haven't seen the stream I did last night for it, it's on the channel. The Earle Sports Bet Show, the UFC Vegas 33 edition. If you want my full breakdowns on those, but my plays for that are Ryan Benoit. I have Benoit by knockout at plus 350. That was a half unit sprinkle. I have Brian Barberena inside the distance and round 1 knockout. Round 1 knockout to plus 400 quarter unit sprinkle again. I have Bagdasarian and Aglin going under the 2.5 rounds. I also have a quarter unit on Melsick Bagdasarian by a first round knockout. And I have Sean Strickland inside the distance here. And I'll probably tweet out the rest of my card after my 3rd round sprinkles and stuff like that with that as well. So that is my action for the UFC as well. And if you guys are wondering, I'm going to be also on Slovenia money line tonight versus Spain.
All right. Sounds good. Well, let's wrap up this Saturday show. Nick, finish it out.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this show. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live, which is every single morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother, Tim. On that side, I'm pointing the wrong way. And this has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching, and good luck today.
See you guys.